It's slightly different to looking at, it's a different way of looking at your personality, and it's not looking at your skills, not looking at your competences, it's looking at your strengths, and the tools that we're using at Henley are really work with people understanding what their core strengths are and how they can improve, build on those, manage those in order to achieve peak performance is what they call. No, they're not skills, so it's not hard skills and it's not knowledge based. It's about things like being collaborative or relationship building or being critical thinker or being empathetic. It's the sort of things that make us up as people, and we're all different. We've all got different set, and the good thing I think about strengths, it doesn't actually, weird enough, while it's categorising, it isn't categorising as well. It's just helping people understand themselves better. Yes, it's understanding your strengths is actually one of the core aspects of positive psychology. Positive psychology sounds a bit hippie, it sounds a bit kind of a bit loose and fluffy, but actually it's a really solid piece of research body, a field of research that's looking at people who are well, if you like, and how they can improve their wellness and develop their wellness. So it's not looking at psychology traditionally looking at people who are ill to get them better. This is people who are better but can move on and become better. And there's a huge amount of research in that field at the moment. Well, I don't want to sort of say there's one particular way. You can always identify people's strengths sometimes just by talking to them and just having conversations, and certain things, the way they talk about something they did, they come alive, their body language, they talk about something they did, and you can see them quite energized in the way they discuss things, and you can actually spot their strengths. But if you want to go further in an organisation or kind of look at it in a little bit more detail, you can use tools. The one that we're using is StrengthScope, but there's also VIA, Realise 2, StrengthsFinder. There's a lot of different tools out there. I mean, people will, if they're new to it, they think, well, what's this? There's millions of other things. And even, I have to say, I was like that. And I thought there's millions of other things. Maybe it looks something nice to give to MBAs. I'll have a look at it. But actually, when I got into this, it changed me as well. Actually, I understood my strengths better. I understood things like when I go into overdrive. As you can imagine, working in career development, I'm quite empathetic. It's one of my strengths, but actually sometimes I can be too nice. I think too nice, but actually I need to get on with things and not kind of like, are you okay? Can I get you a cup of tea? Are you all right? You know, and I learned that from strengths, and now I think I manage myself better. Still getting there, but better. Yeah, that's what I found really insightful about strengths, is that it's not kind of you've got this strength, you're brilliant at it, and you just keep working at it and make it better. You do, but it's not just about overusing it, because overuse of strength or going into overdrive, your strength can actually become your weakness. So if you're the sort of person who's a critical thinker, say, and you're really good at, say, in a project or working with a syndicate group with an MBAs or work, you're good at a project coming up and you're thinking, oh, this doesn't look quite right. What about this? And have anybody thought about this? And I'm not really sure. Your natural instinct is to be critical, which is great. In overdrive, you can imagine that strength is actually holding people up, holding the topic up, can be quite negative. So you've got to watch the overdrive as well.